Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you are well. Today on the channel we're going to be having a look at the next major Pokemon set, which is coming out at round about the 13th of September. Of course, we're talking about Stellar Crown. Recently on the channel we had a really big live stream and we opened up a whole load of Stellar Miracle, which is the Japanese variant. So I thought, why not have a look at the set, have a look at Stellar Crown and the artwork and everything about the set before it comes out, like I say, on September the 13th. I have also been to, in the meantime, a Stellar Crown pre-release and managed to get us some cards. I'll be giving all these cards away, including a stamped, which one is it? Stamped promo, an art rare, and some EXs. So if you want to be in a chance of winning these cards, stick around, watch the video, and I'll tell you how to win these cards later. But with that said, let's get into it and let's have a look at Stellar Crown. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen, once again we have returned to Pokédata.io. This is my one-stop shop for anything Pokemon related when it comes to sets, either English or Japanese. If you go on here, you can see every set that has ever come out. Obviously, Stellar Crown has not come out yet, so in the English section, it is not there. We are going to head over to the Japanese section and we're going to have a look at Stellar Miracle. We opened up 2 boxes of this, and I have a third spare one for another stream on the last live stream. Great live stream. Very quickly, thank you to everyone who was on that live stream. Stellar Miracle had some absolutely beautiful cards in. The Japanese quality was really good, but how would the quality and how will the cards transition over into English? Of course, when you look at Pokédata.io, you can filter it on a number of ways. I always filter it on value high low. The value high low is always different in Japanese compared to English. In the Japanese, they always go for the kind of the waifu cards, the special illustration rare cards with the characters in. For like say you've got Lacey, number 1, Terrapagos, and Briar in the second and third pot. When it comes over to English, I don't know what will be first and what will be second and what will be third. So there are a lot of cards in this that are really, really good. And I'm very interested to see how the set will perform. There's a few different art take ideas and how will it be received within the TCG. So a number of cards here that we've got. Really, really nice to see some gold cards and some special illustration rares with multiple characters on. This Lacey here has Lacey. It's got the other lad on whose name I think is Crispin. If I remember rightly, it's Crispin because we pulled the Crispin card. Really, really nice. What is interesting to see is a few things in the fact, first of all, that the rainbow cards, they're not full rainbows, but the rainbows have returned, right? We do have some cards where it has a rainbow border around the edge, and these are across the special illustration rares, the full arts, and the normal EXs. Okay. What I have noticed though, watching some of the PokeTubers who are lucky enough to get this set, the likes of PokeRev and other big YouTubers, is that the rainbow effect on the normal EXs. So, for example, if we had here the Terrapagos EX, the rainbow effect around the outside is actually really, really washed out. Okay, it doesn't look very good. It looks kind of dark and dingy, and it doesn't really represent the card very well. However, the same card in a full art, the full art version of Rainbow, is beautiful. It stands out. It's very crisp. It makes it catch the eye, etc. Especially on, and this has been noted on a few people's channels, the Lapras. The Lapras in particular, with the rainbow effect and the way the Lapras is drawn with the white background, if I can get my words out, really, really does transition well over into a full art. If you're going to go for the rainbow cards, more power to you. I would strongly recommend going for just the full arts. Like I say, the EX cards, the quality and the colours aren't as vibrant, they're not as flushed out as the full art. So if you're going to go for the rainbow cards, my suggestion is go for the full art. With the gold cards as well, we have a good selection of gold cards. If we go from card number high to low, a lot of these cards are very playable. One card that I think will transfer over very, very well into English is the Bravery Charm. Bravery Charm, obviously a very well used card in the TCG. Those really competitive TCG players will want this to make their deck as shiny as possible. We've seen it all the time in the English sets with cards like energy cards, the Darkness Energy and the Metal Energy recently, cards like Earthen Vessel, cards like Nest Ball, where they are common cards, and you can buy the common cards, you can get the common cards for pennies. But to make your deck really stand out, you want the gold secret rare variants. In this case, we do have the Bravery Charm, which does give your Pokemon more health. I can see that one, if I'm being honest, probably being a top 5, maybe a top 3 card in English, if I'm being honest. Some of the special illustration rares are really good. What I will say about this is I've watched quite a few people today, as of date of recording, this is the 5th of September, where people have opened booster boxes, and the pull rates have been really good. Like Rev has opened 2 booster boxes, 16 hits in both boxes. Really good selection, full art EXs, rainbow rare EXs, gold cards, normal EXs, etc. Art rares, a really good selection. So I'm hoping that when it comes out here in England and when it comes out in the rest of the world, that the pull rates are a little bit better than what we've been used to. Or we can only hope. Some of the full art supporters as well, really good, really playable cards. This Corfu card did come in the pre-release kit, that I got. It allows you to put 2 cards of your choice to the very bottom of your deck, okay? But some cards require less energy to attack if you have Corfu in your discard pile. So at the pre-release tournament, I got 3 Corfu into my discard pile, making my attacks 3 energy less. And there is a Crabala or a Crabominal in this that attacks really well based on Corfu. Really good card. It's nice to see that the full arts actually have a really good use. It hasn't been since the likes of Paradox Rift, Temporal Forces, where we've had Explorer's Guidance, Professor Sada's Vitality, where the trainer cards have been really good, really strong. So I'm hoping the Crispin and the Lacey transfer well over there as well. Some of the full arts we do have, thankfully, one of the art rares we do have, which we did pull live on the stream, is this beautiful Noctowl card. Beautiful card. Thankfully, here in England, or here in the English version, we are getting that. I believe, at time recording this, it is coming out in the ETB, or it is coming out as a promo. So I'm glad that we get to get our hands on that card a little bit easier. It is a stunning card, probably one of the best art rares. One that I have pulled myself, we have also pulled the Meditite, really good. We pulled that in Japanese. One card that I think will do very well long term is the Zera Aura here. The Zera Aura is a really vibrant card in Japanese and also in English. Sometimes when the cards are vibrant in Japanese, they don't necessarily port over well with the colours, etc. over into English. But I've seen a number of people pull the Zera Aura card, and the purples and the blues are really good. So in terms of art rares, just art rares, I think that'll be a top 5 card. Really good. We've also got cards like the Reboot. Dylan, who I play Pokemon with, when we were at the pre-release tournament, Dylan pulled the Reboot in person. Really nice card. Solid card. I myself, as you can see, we had the Ladian earlier on, and I also pulled the Squirtle, which is not in this part of the set. I think this is going to be in the second part of the Japanese set. But the Squirtle card is really nice. Squirtle card, we're also going to have a Bulbasaur art rare. In terms of collectability and possibly getting cards graded, my tip for the day in this is to get 3 cards. Okay, the Squirtle, the Bulbasaur, and then I believe it was from 151 or an earlier set, the Charmander, the one where it's pressed against the window looking at the Pidgey. Get all 3 of those cards in good quality and send them off to get graded with PSA. And if they come back all 10s, I think that'll be a really good small package or set, whatever you want to call it, long term. All 3 together, they are the Gen 1 starters. They are Gen 1 starters in an art rare form. I would strongly recommend getting a copy of each of those cards in English, a really good copy, and send them off to PSA. Other cards we've got some really good A-spec cards in this. We do have the World Tree, we've got the Deluxe Bomb, etc, etc. A lot of good cards in this set. One card that was, or a good combo that I was particularly impressed with in the common slots was the Fan Rotom and the Bouffalant. Those two cards work really well together. You do need a stadium to get it to its maximum potential, but in terms of playability, I was actually pleasantly surprised. A lot of these cards that came in the pre-release, in the set as a whole, really, really good. Obviously, there's the Crabala there, which does evolve into Crabominal, if I can find it. But that worked really well for me in the pre-release, really, really good. Same with the Veluza, that was good. There it is, there's the Crabominal we used there. Where it has that attack for 250, as you can see, there are a lot of energy attached there. But for every one of those trainers that you have in the discard pile, you get to get rid of one of those, so really good. Stellar Miracle, Stellar Crown, I think will be a positive set moving forward. I think Pokemon have hit a really good balance on this set in terms of artworks. As you can see, there's the Reboot, the Crabominal, Turtonator, the Zeraora, the Noctowl, a lot of really good cards. But all the way down into the common cards are really playable. I think Pokemon have done really well with this set. I know we've just recently had Shrouded Fable, which is doing really well actually with the likes of the Petulant, the Munkidori, the Okidogi. A lot of those cards are doing well in TCG and collecting wise. But I think this set, Stellar Crown, will shock and maybe surprise a few people on how well it does. I know we've had another set announced, which is that Surge and Sparks or whatever, but in the meantime, I think this is a set to be enjoyed, I think this is a set to be collected, and I can't wait to see what people do to build out decks and make competitive lists out of this deck. So totally, I would say go out, go get some of this, it's going to be fun to open. If the pull rates of other PokeTubers are anything to go by, you're in for a winner. 15, 16 hits out of a booster box, you can't really go wrong with that. But that's my thoughts today, ladies and gentlemen. If you would like to win these cards that I pulled from the pre-release box, which I've actually got here, the little pre-release box, all you have to do is number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, be a subscriber on the channel. Be a subscriber, it really supports the channel and moves it forward. And number 3, leave a comment down below. What are your thoughts on Stellar Miracle, Stellar Crown? What are your thoughts on this set as a whole? Good, bad, or indifferent? I would love to hear from you guys. So like, comment, subscribe, and that's all you got to do. And I will send these out to the one lucky winner. The lucky winner will be announced on the next live stream, which I have just posted today, which is around about the 15th of September, or maybe the 19th of September. But if you go onto my live section, it is now there to be bookmarked, so enjoy that, and I hope to see lots of people there on the next stream, where we'll be giving away loads of Stellar Miracle and Stellar Crown packs. So if you like this set and you want some cards, come over to my live stream and you can see if you can win some. But that's going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like I say, I can't wait to read your comments below. Can't wait for that one. So that is it. So I would say stay safe, look after yourselves, and I'll see you all on the next one.